So I really suck at this. So hopefully this is at the very least an entertaining thing to watch. We're going to start with a hip hinge from 2 legs. So like what we just did, reaching back with your tailbone. Let your arms slide down the sides of your shins, and you're going to be in like a flat tabletop back position. From here, take it onto 1 leg. So I'm going to shift to my left leg, and then I'm going to reach my right leg back. All right, from here, here's the fun part. You can keep your toe on the floor in the back leg, or you can lift it up off the ground. I'm going to keep it on the ground because I'm not sure what's going to happen. And you're going to try to touch the floor with your hands. So you're going to bend your knee, and your back leg is going to have to reach back a little bit. And you're just going to see if you can go down and touch the ground, but without folding your back round. So you're going to try to keep in that long position. And can you bend your knee and touch the floor? And then you're going to come back up and then try to stand up again on 1 leg. Lift your back leg and come up to standing on the 1 leg. Easy enough, right? So as you're doing the reach for the floor, it's really key that you keep your spine straight. We're not trying to get the floor like this by rounding forwards, because anybody can do that. Mostly everybody can do that. We're going to try to get to the floor by virtue of the knee and the hip bending deeper. So let's do that again a few times. Hip hinge, shift onto 1 leg, reach your leg back. You can have your foot off the floor if you want. I think I can tolerate that today. And then you're gonna keep your back straight and just come on down. You're gonna feel your abdomen start to move into contact with your thigh. See if you can touch the floor with your fingertips. Hold there for a moment. And then straighten your knee back and stand up on 1 leg. Let's do that again. Maybe 5, 6, 7, whatever, however many times you want to do it. So your leg feels like it's working quite a bit. Nice and slow, down to the floor. Try not to fold your spine forwards. Keep that feeling of reaching your tailbone back. Straighten your knee again, and then stand back up. This should be a really great amount of work for the back of your leg and your butt here. Now, if you are someone who is having trouble getting all the way to the floor, you might want to have something like a yoga block or a little stool, and you can put it in front of you to give you something to aim for, because we want to be honest about if you feel like you should be getting to the floor, but you're not, but you want to have some consistency with your depth that you're going, just have it something in front of you so that you can consistently come down and touch that thing and feel gratified that you got your target. And then come back up, because it should feel challenging but doable, not like you're straining to get to the floor if that's unrealistic for you. I probably can't touch the floor on my other leg, but we're going to find out. Try to keep your spine in a straight line, like you're balancing a massive wedding cake, 10-tier cake on your back. You don't want to drop it. Cake. Okay, I'm going to switch legs. If you've already switched legs, you do you. Feet next to each other. Hip hinge from 2 legs. Shift onto the 1 leg. I'm testing the waters to see if I can even do this exercise on my right foot, or if it's going to complain at me. Whoa. Lift your back leg or keep your back foot on the ground. Then start to bend your knee, keeping your spine straight. Reach your tailbone back. Oh man, can I even touch the floor on this side? Check in with your breathing as you're doing this. I just noticed myself, oh my God, being unable to breathe. Okay, this leg is really hard. Let's see if we can sort it out as we go. I don't know if I can actually talk and do this exercise on my right leg. I think I can only single task right now. Yeah, this is definitely a different personality. It's probably why I'm having problems. Oh boy, can't even breathe. Wow. It's interesting is what my colleagues and I have started to understand about what's happening with my foot is that this has probably been a problem that's been brewing since I was about 15 years old. My hip having some problems when I was dancing, and it's quite possible that it's driven a lot of compensations all the way down into my foot. And now is the time to unravel it all. This hip is seriously challenged right now. I don't think, no, I can't go down as far as my other side. So on this leg, actually, using my yoga block as a target is a smart thing to do. I had a client ask once, if one leg is clearly different than the other, should you try to make them both the same by forcing one leg to go deeper or by the other leg not going as deep? But I think you should just do what each leg is capable of. So I'm not going to force my right leg to try to be like my left leg, because that would be an unreasonable expectation and not very nice. How would you like it if someone expected more of you than was possible? Welcome to my entire existence. That's better. Okay, I'm gonna do one more time. Going very slow on this leg. Be aware that you're keeping that sense of your tailbone reaching back. Don't let yourself tuck under. A lot of people, when they transfer onto one leg, they tuck under their butt. So if you want to put your hands on the back of your pelvis, you can feel if you start to tuck it under. Try to remember that feeling of balancing that big old wedding cake on your back. Ah, man, standing up is hard. Okay, take a break.